Hello, today we're going to talk about Do pentachord. We have up here Do pentachord written with three different do's. Let's start with the first one, the green one. What is that do? That do is C. There's a C. Let's sing this on the solfege. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. And sing it on the absolute pitches. The first one is C. Ready? C, D, E, F, G. Look at that on the piano. Here is the C on the piano. I'm going to play that Do pentachord on the piano. Starting with C. C, D, E, F, G. All right. Now let's look at the purple one. What is Do on the purple one? G. It's the last one we sang in the C pentachord. So here's G. Sing it on the solfege first. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Good. Now sing on the absolute pitches. Starting with G. G, A, B, C, D. And I will play it on the piano for you. Good. Now let's look at the last one, the black one. This one, Do, is on F. Yes. And if you remember in our last lesson, I played the F pentachord on the piano for you as F, G, A, B, C. And we heard something kind of funny. And I challenged you to try to figure out what was wrong with the F pentachord, the way I was playing it. And some of you figured out the answer right away, and some of you weren't quite sure. So I'm going to give you a little clue today as to why it was not correct. First, though, let's sing the Do pentachord on solfege. Here's the F. Ready, sing. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Good. Now, but listen to what happens when I play on the piano, starting on F, going 5 notes all in a row. Does that sound the same? No, there is something wrong, and it's with the fa. The fa is what doesn't sound right. Listen again. Do, re, mi, and it should be fa, but it's fa, that's not fa, sol. There's something with the fa. Let's go back and look at the other ones and see what happens on the fa. Here we have Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Remember, we have a pattern of steps. Do to re is a whole step. Re to mi is also a whole step. Mi to fa, however, is a half step. That means there's nothing in between mi and fa. So that's true in a C Do. Do, re, mi, fa, half step, sol. And when we start on G, we have the same thing. Do, re, mi, fa, half step, sol. But what about when we start on F? Do, re, mi. What happens here? From mi to fa on the piano, or from A to B, that's not a half step. We have to make it a half step. But notice, we have this key here. If I go from here to there instead of that one, would that be a half step? Yes, and does that sound like mi, fa? Let's try it with the scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. All right, does that help you understand better how we need to fix the F pentachord so that it sounds correctly? Let me know. Tell me what you think is wrong with the F pentachord and how we adjust it to make it correct.